This is Mark Dickinson, and you're watching Spartan Icon.
Right, Brad, congratulations.
Yeah, thank you very much, mate. Thank you very much. Good win. Happy days.
The streak continues.
Yeah, 13-0 now. You know, getting there now, and I think I'm in a position now where I can look at some big fights. You know, I've made it clear my goal for this year is the English title, so hopefully I can get myself in a position where I'll be looking at that title at some point.
Now, after your last performance, getting out there early, are you happy that you've got some rounds under your belt now?
Yeah, definitely. You know, I think I needed some rounds. He was a tough, experienced fighter, and they're going to be valuable rounds for me, you know, when it comes to title level. It's supposed to be a 10-rounder that tonight. I trained for a 10-rounder. Fortunately, it was the only 8, but my gas felt good. Could have done 2 more. Wasn't the highest pace, really. You know, I had a slight hand injury, so I had to just adapt the game plan slightly. But again, you know, comfortable 8 rounds. Felt like I won every round, and yeah, ready to get into some championship fights now.
You dropped him in, was it round 3 or round 4? Do you think maybe that was going to be it? I mean, granted it was at the end of the round, but did you think that maybe you were going to get him out of there next one?
I think another couple of seconds, 10-15 seconds, I would have had him out of there, but by that point my right hand had already gone slightly. It was why he was switching southpaw a little bit more, and I caught him with that shot. But yeah, I think without the injury I would have got him out of there, which would have been a bit of a statement. But you know, I'm happy with the performance, very composed, and you know, I think it showed a different side to my game that a lot of people haven't seen.
I agree. And what's it like representing the North?
Yeah, I love it. You know, I was just saying earlier how you know, people are already kind of talking about me maybe being this next type of Ricky Hatton or anti-qualifier, which, you know, just to be talked about with them type of fighters, you know, it means the world. And you know, obviously I love coming up to Newcastle, but Manchester's my hometown, and you know, if one day that can be me, you know, selling out that arena, headlining that arena, and you know, getting talked about in the same kind of bracket as Ricky and Crawler and them type of fighters, you know, that'd be a dream come true.
Well, that was my follow-up question. You seem to be an adopted Geordie now.
I love it up here. It's class, and you know, the fight fans are amazing. My lot love coming up here. It's a great night out, and yeah, you know, if there's any more shows up here, you know, I'll be chomping at the bit to get on him.
So, will you continue to be at middleweight and that, do you think?
Yeah, you know, I've been doing the weight comfortably so far. Got a great nutritionist who we work with, Pete Bell. You know, I am big at the weight. I know I'm big at the weight, but you know, I've made 11.6 for all of my last 4-5 fights.
You're tall for a middleweight.
Yeah, you know, I am tall, and it's not easy. But making weight's not supposed to be easy. You know, I feel great in the ring on fight night, and you know, I think I've got titles in me at middleweight. I think I've got titles to win at middleweight, and then, you know, eventually I will move up super middleweight, but I think that'll be in a few years' time, and who knows, maybe down the line, light heavyweight, cruiser, heavy, whatever, whoever wants it.
I was just thinking, because you're like an adopted Geordie, what about like a fight with like you and Mark Dickinson, if they could arrange it at some point?
Yeah, you know, Mark's a great fighter. Box Mark, beat me as an amateur Mark. Yeah, great fighter, know him well. But mate, the middleweight division is so good. There's a lot of good fighters kind of around my level. A lot of good fighters coming up through, and you know, I've shown I'll get in there with anyone. And you know, I'll back myself against anyone. I'm not scared to get in these fights. A lot of fighters scared about losing at home and, you know, taking the risk. I've shown in my last few fights I'm not. You know, I'm here to entertain. I'm here to be in good fights that are going to progress me. And you know, if the fight makes sense, you know, I'll fight anyone in the division.
I mean, that's what I was just thinking, because obviously you're like an adopted Geordie, and obviously you've got Mark Dickinson is literally a Geordie. I know, a couple more fights, you can actually headline here. Yeah, potentially. Like I said, he's a great fighter, Mark. Know him well. Beat me as an amateur, the bastard. But points or
points? Yeah. Well, fight, but I think I'm skinny now. I was proper skinny then. But yeah, even skinnier, I know, if you believe it. But like I said, so many good fights to be made, and you know, I'm happy to get involved in them.
So what do you reckon, about another 2 or 3 more fights this year? 2 more?
Yeah, you know, I want to be busy. Obviously, I've had a quick turnaround for this one, so probably have a week or 2 off. Slight hand injury, so I'm going to rest up, and then I'll be back in the gym. And you know, I'll never have more than a week out the gym, even when I'm just ticking over. Get back in the gym, you know, and I'll see what boxer have got for me.
Well, congratulations again. make sure that you do return up here because they do love you up here.
Thanks so much. Can't wait to get back already.
Well done.
Top man, thank you.